Welcome to Beating Cancer Daily. Beating stage 4 cancer for 30 years still takes my breath away every time I say it. I'm Saranne, founder of the ComedyCures Foundation, and I hope you'll join me for just a few minutes daily for the next 365 days so we may laugh, learn, maybe cry a little as we live our best days beating cancer daily together. I know some people are going to say this is kind of obvious, but I am telling you right now, do not bite the hand that infuses you. I watched so many people be so rude to the medical staff during my cancer journey, and I was shocked that people would treat the healthcare professionals in such a way. Now, I know this isn't you, but I'm going to go through a couple things that I learned in my life and in my journey that really served me while I was part of the cancer system. Number one, be nice. I know it's hard when you're nauseated and when you're scared, but just imagine these healthcare angels have to deal with hundreds of us, our dramas, our fears, our pains, our bookings. And we're not easy. We're not an easy crowd. And I know you might be the outlier who never says an ill word or never shows frustration, but I'm just going to take this a step further than just be nice. Learn the names of everyone who's on your care team, whether there's somebody picking up the trash or they're making the appointments. Don't just learn your doctor's name. Learn your nurse's name, your phlebotomist's name. Anybody that you come across in this journey, write it in your phone, write it in a little notebook, because you might even have chemo brain and have a hard time remembering. But these people deal with so many people with so much negative energy, so much fear all day long, that to have somebody recognize them by name for doing a common task that they're getting paid for will go a long way. Now, I want you to bring gifts. Now you're going, oh, Sarah, now that's too much. No, I don't want you to bribe them. Well, it is a little bribery, I guess. But every once in a while, if someone goes the extra mile, bake them some cookies or bring them a little thank you card. Even a card will go a long way. Just writing them a thank you note, acknowledging that they really responded to you or they really helped you in some way, and be specific about what it is they did for you and how they did it for you. Now, if you really want extra points, you'll send a copy of that to the doctor or to the head of the department or to the PR department in the hospital. You can even send it to the chairman's office. I'm a big note writer, and I love telling people thank you and then having them acknowledged to their peers. Here's the really interesting part. If you've gone that extra mile to really state what's amazing, if something goes super wrong in your cancer journey, you already have established yourself as not being a Looney Tune, but being a really kind, generous, warm person. And if you have a complaint or an observation, people will be willing to listen way beyond just a typical comment or grievance, because you've taken the time to show what's good. So you don't have to buy a yacht. You don't have to bring them gold bullion, but just showing up with a little party favor, a little treat, something that acknowledges your team every time you go or almost every time you go really goes a long way. this healthcare system has been through a lot with COVID. And not only did they have to take care of patients, but they had to take care of themselves and their families through a pandemic. So take a moment. You don't have to spend a lot. As I said, you could make a handmade card and just bring it in and give it to your team. Small, frequent gestures of appreciation will go a super long way. And you know what? When you do need to get in for that extra appointment, or you do need to see a doctor sooner than the waiting list, you will get a lot quicker and a lot more attention. So schmooze has a negative connotation. I was surprised by the definition. It says, talk with someone in a lively and friendly way, typically in order to impress or manipulate them. Whoever knew that schmooze had a negative connotation? I always thought schmoozing was just getting to know people, having a good time. So maybe this is a little bit of manipulation. But if the ultimate goal is to make people feel better, brighten someone's day that's helping you through a really tough time, I think we could justify it. I think we could justify the cancer schmooze. I used to throw chemo comedy parties every time and bring party favors and sparkling cider and little gifts. I just felt that with the chunk of change I had in the bank, this was a modest way that I could say thank you and make chemotherapy and cancer treatment a lot of fun. You don't have to go to that extent. As I said, a little handmade card can go a super long way. But do try to learn their names, even if you have to write them down and refer to them, and make everybody feel a little bit special. The research shows that the more special you make people feel, the more special you feel to yourself. So let's capitalize on the research and on the schmooze, and hopefully that'll make your cancer journey a lot easier. If there's a low-cost way to show your appreciation to the people that you come across in your cancer team, please let me know. Go to the ComedyCures.org website and hit the record button, or write to me from there, because I'd love to share some of your ideas. I know a lot of people will bring in baked goods to their team, but if you think of anything else that really can serve, let me know. I used to just bring in comedy and then give everybody a laugh. But if you could think of something, I will tell others about it and we can share it. Have a blessed day. It was so great connecting with you today. If you'd like to connect more, go to ComedyCures.org and check out the Beating Cancer Daily membership levels. It is so fun to meet up with all of you at our many different events. We have live virtual Q&A sessions with me. We have live Comedy Cures comedy events, live Health Builder workshops with Jackie Bryan, RN, and myself, a robust monthly newsletter, plus much more. So just go to ComedyCures.org and look for the membership level that feels right for you. And don't forget, you can also give one as a gift to your patient if you're a doctor, to a friend, to a family member. It really makes a very unique and personal gift. That's ComedyCures.org, and sign up today. Thanks so much. See you tomorrow. Guess what time it is? It's time for me to read the disclaimer. Beating Cancer Daily and the Membership Circle are not in lieu of medical advice or treatment. They are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your healthcare team to review your best strategy. Thanks for listening.